CNN fact-checks Ocasio-Cortez's wild claims and is forced to admit she's a complete hack, by Amy Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. The Democrat socialist darling Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has been absolutely decimated by facts. And you know things have gotten really bad when even CNN fact-checks you and your story doesn't hold up. That's precisely what happened when CNN's Jake Tapper fact-checked Ocasio-Cortez's wild claims about socialized medicine. From the Daily Wire, CNN's Jake Tapper fact-checked Democratic Socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Bernie Sanders during a segment that aired on Friday over their claims that a study funded by the Koch brothers showed that universal health care would save the U.S. government money. Tapper noted that the study conducted by the Cortez'S Center was written by senior research strategist Charles Blehaus, who said that Ocasio-Cortez's and Sanders's claims were not what the report concluded. It is likely that the actual cost of Medicare for all would be substantially greater than these estimates, which assume significant administrative and drug cost savings under the plan, and also assumes that health care providers operating under Medicare for all will be reimbursed at rates more than 40% lower than those currently paid by private health insurance. Blehaus wrote in the paper's abstract, according to factcheck.org, Tapper said at the one of the 3-minute clip that CNN was not looking to weigh in as to whether Medicare for all was a viable option to be implemented in the U.S., but noted that it doesn't seem pretty clear that the presentation being made by Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez about this study lacks a lot of context. Well, let's take a quick look.
Hey everybody, it's Jake Tapper from CNN State of the Union and factcheck.org, and this week we're going to take a look at a claim made by two self-identified Democratic socialists, Vermont Independent Senator Bernie Sanders and New York congressional candidate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They say that a study funded by the billionaire Koch brothers, who are generally, I think it's fair to say, libertarians and conservatives, that the Medicare for All proposal would actually save the government money.
Let me thank the Koch brothers, of all people, for sponsoring a study that shows that Medicare for All would save the American people $2 trillion over a 10-year period.
It shows that Medicare for All is actually much cheaper than the current system that we pay right now.
Is that true? Did a study funded by the Koch brothers indicate that Medicare for All would actually save the U.S. government trillions of dollars? No, it's not true, at least not according to the author of the study. The study in question is a working paper from the Cortez'S Center at George Mason University that looked at the 10-year impact of Senator Sanders' proposed Medicare for All plan. Now, while it's true that the Koch brothers have given millions of dollars to the Cortez'S Center at George Mason University, and an AP investigation earlier this year suggested that the Koch brothers do have control and influence over the hiring and firing of professors, we should note, for whatever it's worth, the authors of this study said the Koch brothers did not influence them in any way. We asked Senator Sanders' spokesperson. He told us that while the study says Medicare for All would increase the federal budget by roughly $32 trillion, it also says that the projected cost of all health care expenditures in the U.S. would drop by $2 trillion. The study's author says that that $2 trillion drop is not actually his conclusion. He said that's based on assumptions made by Senator Sanders. In fact, he wrote, quote, "It is likely that the actual cost of Medicare for All would be substantially greater than these estimates, which assume significant administrative and drug cost savings under the plan, and also assume that healthcare providers operating under Medicare for All will be reimbursed at rates more than 40% lower than those currently paid by private health insurance." In fact, he lays out an alternate scenario that does not include savings from provider payment cuts, and in that scenario, the report says that there would be a net increase in healthcare spending. Now, we're not here to make a judgment on the viability of Medicare for all, and we have no idea if the Koch brothers influenced the writing of this Mercatus Center study. But it does seem pretty clear that the presentation being made by Senator Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez about this study lacks a lot of context, and the author of the study says they are not being accurate. A reminder to all you politicians out there, you're perfectly entitled to your own opinions, not to your own facts. I'm Jake Tapper for CNN State of the Union and FactCheck.org.
Well, that's surprising for CNN to come out and call it out. I mean, it is kind of surprising. Look, the Democrats are delusional, and they're trying to push something that sounds good to the people, and it's not true. And that's about it. That's what they do. They lie, and then when it comes time, you're out of luck, right? Just like Obamacare, right? It would be good for everybody. And everybody learned the hard way that it wasn't. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.